guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well. I know it's been a very long time since I have been away, and that was not my intention at all. I've been wanting to film, but I got busy with life, and then life continued to kick my butt, and then I got an eczema flare-up on my face, and it left my under eyes like super dry, red, and irritated, so I obviously couldn't put on makeup. And the instances that I did, I looked absolutely awful, so it was unbearable to look at. I'm not even kidding you guys, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I was sad looking at my face, to be honest. So that didn't do well for my mental health, but yeah, here we are. I wanted to do a video playing with the new makeup that I had hauled and a few other products that I'm really excited to try. And I actually have to get ready to go somewhere, so I'm hoping this makeup doesn't look completely awful, because that would suck because I have to be somewhere. So I used the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream as a moisturizer. Now I'm just going to put some healing ointment on my lips. So I constantly battle about what I want to keep private on this channel, but I honestly want to be like real and raw, and I know there has to be a line I have to draw because you know, I can't just sit here and tell the internet everything, but my mental health has been in such a bad place, you guys. I am so not having a good time. Like, not having a good time at all. I'm very overwhelmed. I find myself dealing with a lot of anxiety more than usual, and it's just kicking my butt. So, yeah. And we are actually getting our, like, balconies redone. The whole neighborhood is, and I feel like every time I want to do something, it's like particularly loud when I'm filming, so I always hear the background noise when I'm editing these clips, so I'm so sorry if you can hear anything. I closed the window, I shut off my fan even though it is hot, because I know it's gonna make noise and my microphone will definitely pick it up. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this I'm not too sweaty and gross, but we'll see. And the reason why I also put off filming is because my energy's been so low that I feel like if I came on here and like filmed, I'd be so boring to watch because I'm just not doing the best. But I'm trying to keep my channel in a consistent place because you know, consistency is what helps your channel grow, but I didn't realize how hard it would be to be consistent when life is just kicking your butt like over and over again. You know, like, this is like the best example of what I can give for how I feel right now. Do you know when you're like on a trampoline, or what you have been as a kid or something, and you fall and people keep jumping and you can't get up? That's me. I'm the person that can't get up, and it's like life is just throwing stuff, and these problems, my problems are the things that are jumping, and every time I want to get up they won't let me, and I'm just sitting there lying down questioning everything. That is what it feels like. It's not a good times. Oh, it's so hot. How do I do this? So I'm gonna do something super simple because just not in the best of places. I know this is probably not a good idea maybe to some for me to come in here and film, but I just know that playing with makeup is gonna do wonders for my mood. I think there's two things that make me really happy. Or three things, let's just say. So one is makeup, one is food, and one is like having a really good workout. The gym in general is great for my mood too. I've been going every morning 5 days a week since June, and now I'm trying to implement and continue that habit for July as well. I go Monday to Friday, although I wish I kind of went on the weekends, but I don't go. I usually like sleep in and stuff. There's like lights on me, so it's making me automatically hotter. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just can't. Hopefully this noise is not that intolerable because I am sweating bullets. Like, I have an AC, but that's like way too loud to turn on, so I'm just not gonna do that. Next I'm gonna go in with a new product. I didn't show this in my haul, but this is a product I've been wanting to try forever now. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. So I got this in two shades. I got the Universal shade, and then I got the shade in 2. So the Universal looks like this. And I have scooped this to like try out the texture. I've not tried these out. And then I got shade number 2, which is this. So I was gonna use these two interchangeably, and I'm gonna see how the coverage is of just applying the shade 2, and if I need more coverage, then I will most likely apply foundation on top. But for now, I'm thinking that I may or may not need it, so I think I'll just leave it as is. I'm gonna attempt to use the universal shade as my primer, because you can use this as a primer, you can use it as like touch up, and this product's really unique, and I've just been wanting to try it and, you know, see how it works with my skin. So this comes with a little like spatula thing on the lid that you can use to scoop out, but I'm just gonna grab my like stipple brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use this as a primer and stipple this onto my face. And I'm taking this under my eyes as well. So this product says on Sephora that it's a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. So it says here that you can use it to prime, to highlight and contour, to set your foundation, and to add sheer coverage, or to set and add coverage. And basically, as you wear this throughout the day, the formula is supposed to adjust to your like unique oil absorption on your face, and it will address your skin specific needs. So that's what it says on here, which is really interesting. It's specifically good for dullness and uneven texture, and it has a natural and light finish, and this product retails for $48. So like I said, I got this in the universal like sheer translucent universal shade, and then I got the shade number 2. So now that I've set or primed my face, I'm going to go in with the Rem Beauty. This is the Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. This is Ariana Grande's makeup line, and I saw this on Instagram, and I am a sucker for under eye products, like stuff that's supposed to be really good to make your concealer enhanced or just make it last longer. Like that kind of stuff always sucks me in. So I feel like my under eyes are like my problem area, so anything to make them look better, I'll take it. And my eczema flare up that I had was like right here, and yeah, I got very bad dryness here, and that's like right after I ruined my skin's moisture barrier, so I repaired it, and then I got an eczema flare up, and it was specifically because of stress. Literally, I know some people are thinking, what kind of stress do you have? You guys don't ask, because that's the thing that annoys me. I'm like, why am I stressed? I can already tell my under eyes are still like not having a good time, so my makeup does not look good with this whole situation. So I'm going to be light on the concealer that I am reviewing because of the condition of the state of my under eyes right now. Like seriously, I hope you are all well. I genuinely pray that you are all happy and healthy and doing well and soaking up the sun wherever you are. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the shade number 2. For this one, I'm actually gonna use the little spatula here, and we're gonna try this 2 ways. So I'm gonna first try it with a brush, and then we're gonna also try it with a sponge. So I got this product and I put it on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Sephora foundation brush. So I'm just gonna pat that, and I'm just going to buff this in. So the shade is definitely light, but we're gonna see what it looks like with the brush. I'm trying to stay strictly on my on the side, because I don't want to cheat. Yeah, this product is definitely too light. I could have gone a shade up for sure. To be honest, I did buy this to use on top of products because that's what I wanted to try it as, but I've been seeing people review this as a product to use on its own, so I was like, let me try it that way too. But I honestly think I have to layer something on top, like another face product, because this is so light, and I don't think it's going to oxidize either, but it's definitely too light for me. This applied really nicely with the brush. I feel like it's what enhanced the coverage a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the remainder of what's left and just stamp it here. Yeah, this is definitely really light, so Okay. Okay, next I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender to see how it looks on this side. So I feel like this applies, oh god, really nicely with the sponge as well. Just got it in my eyebrows, cool. This is definitely not as light as I thought it was. Like, I thought this would do nothing for in terms of coverage, but it's definitely doing some covering. I look like a ghost. Now I really look like a ghost in person and worse on camera. Oh lord. I'm thinking if I should just use my powder product on top, but this is too light. Like, I feel like Casper. So I might have cheated a little bit and like blended the rest of my face with a sponge too. But I feel like in terms of how they applied, it definitely applies good with either. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. So this is you zoomed in. I'm so ghostly right now. This is how it looks. It has very decent coverage. Like, I thought this would be like nothing, like it would be see-through and you could still see everything, and for the most part you can, but it's like very sheer and it's definitely not adding any luminosity. I feel like it's kind of like set already without using powder, if that makes sense. And I'm like really sweaty right now, so I'm surprised that I don't even look sweaty through this, so that's interesting. Okay, so you guys, I really don't like how this looks right now. I feel like it's like really cakey and it's collected here and here, and like I have absolutely no glow to my face right now, and I don't know if that's from using both of them together, but like it just does not look nice on my face, and I don't feel comfortable adding another like foundation or something because I feel like that's just gonna add on to the cakiness. And this is too light. I don't feel comfortable wearing something that's like 2 shades lighter than me, but that's my fault with the wrong shade selection. Like, I can definitely go and return this, but and like get an exchange, but I feel like I like the concept of the clear one a little better, but the colored one I'm not too sure about. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off and I'll have to come right back. Unfortunately, I know this doesn't happen a lot on my channel, but yeah, I'm just being honest, I don't feel comfortable putting anything on top of this. Like, it's just caked in this area and on my chin. Like, I just don't like how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. That was unlike anything that's happened, and I think with makeup, you know, it's trial and error and you don't end up liking everything you use. So I'm just gonna leave that clip in there, because at first I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do this all over again. No, I definitely want to leave that clip in there just to highlight that you're not gonna like everything you try, and maybe my first time was just gonna be a weird experience, but I think I'll just keep trying that product. Definitely not today, because I don't want to be late for this event that I have to go to now, so I want to start, you know, progressing into the makeup. So I am gonna continue to use the shade number 2, but for today we're gonna put that to the side, and I'm just gonna go back in with the universal shade, and I'm gonna use that as a primer again. Now, if my foundation looked bad this time around, I will honestly assume it is because of this, because I don't know what else it could be. Okay, so I've gone ahead and color corrected, and now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I am using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. This looks way better, because what happened earlier was just no, it was like cakey. Usually I understand that if I'm dry, some things are gonna cake up, but like that was just another level. Like, it was like patched up, and usually when that kind of stuff happens, I know it's just gonna look worse throughout the day, so I wasn't gonna just leave it, especially considering I'm gonna be around people. If I was home all day, I would probably just go on with what I was doing just to show you guys, but yeah, no, that was not gonna happen. This is also why I was like, maybe I shouldn't film today because I have to be somewhere, but I wanted to film. I miss filming. I picked up 2 brow products, so I'm unsure which one I want to use. I have the Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow 24-hour brow ink pen in soft brown, and then I also got the Wet n Wild retouchable brow pencil. This is in the shade ash brown. So this is like similar to the e.l.f. one I had, but I just ran out of that, so I got like a repurchase of this, and this is kind of like a reformulated version or a dupe for the Milani one. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one because I'm very curious as to how this works. So this comes with the spoolie on one side. Feels like a mascara wand, like a dry mascara wand, like rubbery, not like the brush bristle spoolies I'm used to, so that's interesting. So hopefully these colors don't look too bad. I don't know what to expect with stuff like this because I'm super new to it, but we're gonna go ahead and use this on our brows. It'll be super gentle. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow. I have this Milani Weekend Brow, which is like essentially the same thing. It's like a marker brow thingy, and I thought this was like the best thing ever, but this is way better, like first impression wise. This is so much easier to work with. Like that one, it could be a little too harsh, but this is like so user friendly. I actually really like this. The Milani one's more pigmented, I'd say. That's probably why I enjoy this, because I feel like it's more forgiving. I know maybe some people would prefer the Milani one because it's like super pigmented and like in one stroke you're gonna get all the color impact you want. But I really like this Covergirl one, I'm not gonna lie. This is really nice. I really like how this looks. So this video is continuing to go in a good direction, and that makes me so happy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try out these concealers. So I did haul this last time. These are the Ordinary high coverage formula concealers, and I had gotten this in the shades, what shades did I get this in again? Oh, a 1.2 YG and 2.0 YG. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these. So these come in little tubes. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out 2. And I'm just going to do a little color comparison in case you didn't see the swatch on my haul video that I did. So this one's 1.2 YG and the one beside is the 2.0 YGs. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that under here. Yeah, I can tell my under eyes are going to deceive me again because I can just tell. You know when you just know? I just know right now. But I've already tried this concealer, and I do like it a lot. So it's really good concealer, really inexpensive as well. Go ahead and blend this out. I'm using my e.l.f. Camo sponge here. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in. I love this for concealer, by the way, if you're looking for a sponge. This is really good, like specifically for concealer and even setting your under eyes. I love it. Make sure to bring your concealer out this way and then also bring it down, because if you apply your concealer as low as I do, it can like sometimes mix in with the foundation and then like gather in one spot, and then when you put powder it looks really cakey and weird, so that's what happens to me at least. Okay, so that is the concealer. I know I look really bright under the eyes. My camera's just playing with me, to be honest. So next is blush, and I have 2 blushes here. I have the Pixi On The Glow blush, and this is a tinted moisture stick. This is in the shade Juicy. You can use this on your cheeks and lips. And then I have the Iconic London sheer blush in the shade Fresh Faced. So these are like completely 2 different colors, vibes, and everything. I'll just show you guys a little swatch here. I am not sure what angle I want to go in, but I've tried the Iconic one. I actually really like it. I have not tried this Pixi one though, So maybe I should go on with the Pixie one today. So that one is the Iconic and the second is the Pixie. Sorry, I'm not fucking you off. That was the Pixie one and the first one is the Iconic, and this is what they look like blended out. They're both like, seem like they're both really sheer and blendable, but the Iconic one is really good. I did have it on yesterday and I really liked it. I think I'm gonna go into the Pixie one. I just hope it doesn't ruin my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it like this. Oh boy. And I'm just taking a Morphe R13. Just gonna pat this in. Okay, so it's really, really sheer. I feel like most of that went away. Just apply another layer. Okay, it's much better. I just hope my foundation doesn't lift in some areas, because that happens with some cream blushes. Like it ends up lifting, it's really weird, but gonna go ahead and do the same on the other side. I like the format, like that it's in a stick and you just apply it. I thought I would change it up instead of using my She Glam ones for once. Okay, so I feel like this is really glowy. I like how it looks, but I'm just trying to see how, because sometimes some certain cream products, like cream blushes don't meld really well with concealer, so I just want to see how this did. Okay, this seems to be fine, but true test is once powder goes on here, so we'll see. Okay, so for powder, I have the Pixie. It looks like everything's Pixie, but I swear that was not on purpose. I have the Pixie H2O Skin Veil powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. This is supposed to be a hydrating powder, and that intrigued me, so I wanted to try it out. I know I technically don't like translucent powders for setting my under eyes usually, but I might put something on top of this if I don't like how it looks, and then I'll use it for my face. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh god, some of it fell. Okay. I really like how this actually looks. I thought it would make me look gray, because that's what translucent powders usually do, but this didn't do that, so. Okay, I'm actually really impressed, because I thought this would be like gray, and I think it actually set my concealer really nicely. But I am gonna say I noticed my blush lifted right here, so I don't know if it's because of the powder, but I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and apply a little bit of blush here again, or reapply it, just because I feel like it rubbed off. So I think that's just happening because of the state of my skin right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna touch up a little bit here. So this was actually thoroughly surprising. I'm very surprised and very impressed with that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pillow Talk. I don't know why I thought this was in another shade, but anyways, this is always sold out. It's super popular. This comes in like a blush, it comes in different color highlighters, and I got the shade of the highlighter. It's essentially like a rosy champagne color. Where did I swatch it? Oh, it's right here. Wow, I swatched in the worst place. Let me just re-swatch that, shall I? That's what it looks like. You can see. Now, I made a mistake and set my under eye, so I don't know how this is gonna look on, but oh god, I hope this is fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dab here. I've never tried this on. I only swatched it. In case you're wondering why it looks like it's open, I swatched it. Okay. Just gonna... Okay, I think the fact that I used my powder, like I set my under eyes first. This is so hard to come out. Like, why isn't it coming out? This also seems like it's like half empty for some reason. Does anybody else experience that? If you have this, like, what is that? Like, it's like already feels like I've used a bunch of it, which I haven't. That's really weird. Okay. It's like, why isn't it coming out? This is all gonna goop up. I just know it's gonna turn into like a freaking volcano. Now, that was my error because I think I had it on the lock mode. Okay. I knew Charlotte Tilbury wouldn't do me like that. I just knew it. Oh, Lord. Putting this on top of like powder is not a good idea. I just feel like no matter how good the formula is, it's not gonna be good. The shade's really pretty though. It's not a highlight shade I typically use. Like, wow, look at that. It's really pretty. Oh, please do not ruin my foundation. I do not want to wash my face again. I'm gonna take whatever's excess on my hand from swatching, and I'm just gonna put some on my nose. Okay, so this didn't completely ruin my foundation, but it did bunch up on this side a little bit, but I'm going to blame that on my own error and not the products, because I set my under eyes before like I was supposed to, so that's totally my fault. But I have to say, this is such a beautiful shade. There's powder everywhere, like, wow. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and set the rest of our face. I'm just gonna set very lightly because I am, you know, dry and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and powder around my nose. And I'm just gonna powder a little bit right here. Very small amount, like very, very small amount. Just because I am dry right now, so I don't want to make it worse. But I still need to be set. Oh god, okay. Next I'm going to use the Tower 28. This is the Super Dew No Shade like highlighter. You're supposed to use this as like a highlighter, or it's like a multi-purpose product. This is like something very similar to the Makeup Mario thing I bought, and I'm just going to use this on my eyelids. You guys know I love products like this. I really want to use this as a highlighter, and I wanted to do that today, but I am stupid and I did not, and now it is way too late because I just don't want to. I feel like it's just like wishful thinking to think I'm not going to ruin this, so I don't want to risk anything. So I put that on my eyelids. I love how that looks. Hopefully you guys can see. Next I'm taking a product that I think I hauled. I'm pretty sure I hauled these. These are the MAC's Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundations. And I have these in two shades, NW25 and NW20. I love these so much. I use these when I had events like the wedding and stuff, because I found that it was really good for giving you super full coverage, and I loved how it looked. So I'm taking a very small amount and just putting it under my eyes. Very small amount, like barely anything. I'm using the same amount, that very small amount, under both eyes. And I love this so much, you guys. It's like an amazing product. Amazing, amazing. I'm just gonna take a very small amount again and just rub off whatever the translucent powder is sitting on my nose. And I'm being very, very, very like minimal with how much I'm using. So I use interchangeably shades NW20 and NW25. I like the NW20 for sometimes under my eyes, and then I like the 25 sometimes for my face, but like I said, like it goes either way. So okay, now we are going to go ahead and try out our new mascara. So the mascara I'm going to be testing out is the Essence Double Trouble mascara. I have this in the water shade. I have this in the waterproof formula, and this is meant to be good for definition and volume. That's what the brush looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And I feel like over the years I always like preferred a lengthening mascara, but now I feel like I prefer something that lifts, because my lashes, even if I curl them, they end up falling throughout the day because I have naturally really straight lashes. So I feel like if I found something that just kept my lashes curled all day, I'd be really happy with that. So wow, this is really nice. I love how this applies. It's not like clumpy at all. I don't know if some people prefer that, but it's applying like really thinly, which I really like. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but so I haven't put the brush back into the tube yet, so just gonna use whatever is on here. Okay, so my camera just shut off because I think it's heating up. So yeah, that's nice. Anyways, good thing I didn't do anything, and good thing I noticed. But I didn't do anything, I just continued putting on mascara. I'm still on the first layer. I feel like I look really scary applying this, I just know it. Okay, I have to say, this mascara is impressing me. I'm gonna go ahead and now add a second layer and see how this layer is up. I love how this looks right now. Like, let's see how it looks throughout the day though, because all mascaras look good once you have them on. But I love how this builds. It doesn't clump at all. Like, my lashes still look separated. Usually at this point I take something like this to separate my lashes, but I feel like I don't need it right now, so so that's how my lashes look. I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Covergirl. This is called the Outlast, what is it called? This is called the Outlast All Day Lip Color, and I have this in the shade 960, and I hauled this last time. So I already aligned my lips with my She Glam lip liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this lipstick. Now we're gonna wait, I believe 30 seconds to a minute. I usually wait a minute before we apply the top coat. Okay, so it's been a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the clear top coat here. I think avoid smacking your lips together at this point, just because this step is what makes it bulletproof and makes it stay on. Okay, so I let this product sit for like exactly a minute and like 4 seconds, and I just want to show you guys its, you know, transfer and lasting ability. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a test. As you can see, very minimal transfer, but I feel like if I let it sit longer than I did, it probably would be better. But as you guys can see, the color is still very much on, and this color is gonna stay on all night. All you do throughout the day or night is apply the clear balm on top just to hydrate if you need it, but this color generally stays. And if you are using the red one, which I did, you need a very good makeup remover because that thing stains, but it's really good. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and it's amazing. So that was everything for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me as we played with the makeup and tested. Some disastrous for sure, but we had very good luck with the rest of the products, and overall I am loving how everything looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.